Philly fan. Philly fan.
Alright, now, you and Dark Lou had your little situation or whatever, so I ain't gonna get into that, you know, that was already well documented or whatever, but I just want to speak on because he got sentenced and all that. I wanted to know, like, did your energy towards him change in any way, shape, or form? Like, once you heard the news, like, are you getting the time, whatever, or just still, it is what it is? I mean, it is what it is. It is. Is that where it's at?
I never really had no bad energy toward it. I wanted him to stay away from me. That was it. So I ran a stay away from me Dark Lou campaign because I didn't trust him.
Yeah, so basically, ain't nothing changed. Like, once, I mean, you ain't feel no type way towards it once you found out. I mean, he got the time, he got whatever.
Nah, what happened, that don't change the facts. I'm still afraid.
Gotcha,
I'm afraid, I'm scared.
Gotcha. Alright, so current status of OBH now being though, like, most of y'all book. I mean, it's a couple people that's still alive. I see you carrying the flag hard right now for the most part. So give people an update on that, man. Like I said, most of y'all incarcerated, but you out here holding it down. So what's the current status of the movement?
Actually getting better. Believe it or not, because now we got the OBH Brooklyn movement. You know what I'm saying? We got the OBH London movement. So OBH is getting bigger, you know, internationally. Everybody think it's falling. We just game playing. We loading, man. That's all we doing. We loading all the guns we got. We gonna let them all off at the same time, damn near.
Right. And on that note, I see you tapped in and been vibing and kicking and working with Benny the Butcher real heavy. You know what I mean? Like, he was in the city, y'all was vibing and all that. I don't know if y'all was working in the city or whatever, but I see you was out Buffalo with him kicking it. And I mean, more than just music, I seen y'all look like y'all was out at the football game or something like that. I don't know what you're, I mean, like, so speak a little bit on that connection. What's that relationship been like for you?
I mean, it's a genuine friendship, that's all. I was trying to think really got, I mean, I can't say it got nothing to do with music because that's how we really met, but we be chilling. We come to the city every day, I'm chilling, vibing, you know, a couple real niggas linking up, that's all. Couple solid guys, I shouldn't say real niggas, couple solid guys, you know, sturdy individuals, you know, linking up, man, chilling, it was a good time. I was out in Buffalo for a few days. They showed me the town. We came to Philly, he ain't had that much time, so but that ain't our first time linking up with Philly. We linked up in Atlanta, we linked up in Miami. I just don't post it all, man. Now there's somebody, you know, a lot of guys from my team around me, they want to, I guess, you know, everybody want to see me win, so they take the pictures and they got my code, they posted it and all that, so, you know, y'all get to see it now.
But y'all did end up getting some work done though that just never came out yet, or did y'all get something that,
maybe we was in the studio.
Alright, we keep that in the racks for that, so I know you got the project. Like, well, while we on there, let's get into the actual project because it's definitely dropping at the end of the month. Mm-hmm. You got a listening party coming up in a few weeks.
Yes.
You got the short film coming with it. Yeah. I mean, he told me y'all got NFTs, all type of stuff y'all like. So give him the whole rundown. Well, first, before we get to that, I want to ask you, where did this come from, this new spirit? Are you wanting to rap and go hard? Because, I mean, it seemed like at first, at a point in time, you didn't really want to fuck with the rap like that. And then it seemed like you just, like, start kicking, kicking in the gear with the music and the videos and all that. So explain that. Like, what made you want to start going hard and put the project out and all that?
I'm like an inspirational rapper. I rap when I'm inspired to. And I feel like I had something to talk about, so we pushing with rap now. As long as I got something to talk about, I'm a rap. As long as I'm inspired to rap. I'm not the guy that's like going there, I gotta write a song about this. I don't know what I'm doing until I get in the studio and the beat come on. And they'll tell you, I come in, they play the beats, I'm knocking out 4 or 5 songs. Couple hours, writing them, laying them, complete songs in a couple hours. So I don't know if I'm inspired, I'm gonna do it. If I'm not, I'm not.
So did something happen that inspired you? A person, some music? What is it? Something specific that inspired you? You just said, nah, I'm just in my mood right now to do it.
I don't know. I was off it for a while. I had sat in the house. People don't know it, for 2 years I wasn't outside at all. I take little trips, you know what I'm saying, go outside, but I wasn't like coming outside. I was in the house, I wasn't watching TV, it was all studying and learning. For 2 years. 2 summers straight, I skipped being outside. I'm like, damn, this summer gonna be crazy. You know what? I think I'm gonna skip this summer because I was staying there. I ain't staying in the bus. So I just stayed in the house and I was reading and I was learning and the information had to go somewhere. And it went on the paper. Good book. This is a good book. Good book is like a manual. Good book is like a manual. My goal with that was to kind of change the narrative a little bit. Show the other side, like the whole joint is not glorifying the streets, it's showing what can happen. The other side, the flip side. Everybody glamorize it. The good book is the other side. You know, and you know, steps to avoid it.
Got you. So give them a rundown for the release date of the actual project, the listening party, because they'll probably see this before that, and the short film and everything else you got that come along with the situation. Like explain the whole job. Like
the listening party is going to be on October 15th. I don't believe that it's going to be like, you know, public. I think it's going to be invite only. Because we're going to do it that way. You know, a couple, you know, people. I mean, so I don't think we just going to open it up like everybody come down here and look. I don't know. I don't think so. But that's on the 15th. The book, the short film, and the project, October the 30th.
Oh, so you got an actual book with it too?
Yeah, good book.
Okay.
Good book.
Alright.
I'm gonna drop the album and drop the book. You got the album, the book, and then you got the short film. It's gonna be like a 25-30 minute short film. And you're just bringing awareness of what's going on in our city, man. Philadelphia, it's a messed up city, man, and I'm just bringing awareness to it. Not glorifying it though, but bringing awareness to it without glorifying it. I don't know if nobody ever did that before. Might be the first, man. This might be historical. Everybody needs to tune in. I might be making history here.
And on that note, I just want you to actually elaborate on that a little bit and share your thoughts on, you know, just briefly on, you know, what's going on in the city, Ben. So you say you kind of talk about on your project. Briefly explain, like, what's your thoughts on saying, you know, all the homicides, the murder, everything that's going on right now.
I walk outside and see everything but fear. You know what I'm saying? I was just telling somebody today, I'm seeing 3-4 helicopters in the sky at the same time. That shit remind me of college. Shit remind me of LA, you know, them old movies, Boys in the Hood and all that shit. You always see helicopters flying. Shit remind me of that, man. They talking, they reminded me of Chicago. They rapping and remind me of Atlanta. It's just a whole mix of everything but Philly, and it's wild and it's untamable. But you know, we try to do our part. You know, I carved out a little section where all we do is, you know, I took my time and I'm back in the hood and back doing shit for the community. We had a basketball league last summer. First annual Swift League. We ain't have a basketball league there in like 16 years, maybe 16 plus years. We ain't even had basketball courts. So, you know, me and a childhood friend of mine, we came together and put the courts there and, you know, ran the league ourselves because the city wouldn't do it. They wouldn't help us, so we did it. A bunch of kids running around with nothing to do, man. That's the thing. Nobody got nothing to do. Ain't no after school programs, ain't no activities, Boys and Girls Club, all that. Everything that we had, it's not that. I played every sport growing up. And people don't know, I done played field hockey, I done played soccer, I played frisbee, golf, I played every sport. It was always something to do. Now these kids ain't got nothing to do, so they running around that crazy.
Facts. So alright, so if you could, I mean, if you could pull one of them young boys to the side that's out here running reckless, doing, you know, committing some of the madness out here, you being a person who was a young guy out here at a point in time running around, actually went to jail for some of the stuff they out here doing, what's something you could share with them or something you would share to them, I mean, to get them to see, you know, something that you didn't see when you was their age?
I don't really think it's nothing you could tell them that they ain't here. Then if you could show them something different, then that's different. But just trying to come here and talk to you, yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think you could tell them nothing that they ain't already here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done try to talk to them. Well, I guess sometimes just the love, the interaction helps, but I would rather have something else for them to do. You know what I'm saying? When I took a couple of my youngins away from the madness, it was like, no, do this. don't go back up there, do this over here, and it was cool. But if you ain't got nothing to do, they ain't ready to sit around you all day. They gonna go back with their friends. Just talk to you blue in the face. You gotta start creating some other things, create some other things for them to do, man. Jobs, activities, whatever. Something though.
Oh, that's real. All right, man. On that note, go ahead and plug, your social media. I mean, remind them again of the date. Is it dropping on all streaming platforms? I know you got your own website, so you gonna drop it on there, or you gonna drop it on all the DSPs?
I'm gonna drop it everywhere. October 30th, Lik Moss _OBH on all social sites. And yeah, October 30th, man. We ready to change the world. We ready to change out the world. Well, we ready to show the world Philadelphia. The real Philly, October 30th.
And also plug your past projects and videos and everything you got out in case they ain't here. I know you got the Bear Season, John, and everything else that you got out there. Ain't nobody here.
We got the Transition. We got Concrete Series Volume 1. We got Bear Season. We got Definition is Sturdy. We got Out of Hibernation. We got a bunch of interviews on YouTube. Look up Lik Moss. We got a bunch of videos on YouTube. Look up Lik Moss. LIKMOSS.
Really. Alright, man. Is there anything else you want to let the people know, man? I know you got to get back to work and all that, man. So anything you want to let them know before we get out here?
We got the podcast coming. We got the podcast coming, Code of Honor, with me and King Ern. Coming
Alright, y'all got
soon.
your own podcast. Alright, that's what's up. Y'all got a time frame or just coming soon?
Coming soon. Coming soon. We got the Honorable Candace Crispus floating around through the city. You can't beat it. Ain't nothing better than this Honorable Candace Crispus. Best sea moss that ever got in my life, you hear? I'm talking about one sip, fully energized. Fully fresh off the rock. You know when it come off the rock, it got all the minerals on the rock. It's not to be duplicated. This is fresh Candace Crispus sea moss off the rock.
So this is the top shelf sea moss.
This top shelf sea moss. This is the ace of spades of sea moss.
The ace of spades of sea moss. Alright.
Yes, the Candace Crispus. It's not to be duplicated, stretched, nothing. You got this, you know you got it, man. Straight from the Colombians.
Alright, man. On that note, man, we signing out till next time, man. Lik Moss, good book coming soon. Philly F.A.M.E TV. Man, we out of here.